If you have a Bahia lawn, there's not much to worry about. They're very drought resistant. This video is going to focus on the other 3 popular varieties in Florida: St. Augustine, Bermuda, and Zoysia. Because these grass types require plenty of water, your goal should be to saturate the entire root zone each time you irrigate. This root system reaches down about 8 inches into the soil, and watering to this depth is very important because just as some leaves grow toward sunlight, root systems grow toward water. If you water too lightly, the roots will spread near the soil's surface, and a shallow root system can't withstand the heat of a Florida summer. To saturate this root zone, you'll need to apply about 19 millimeters or 3/4 inches of water each time you irrigate. So let's talk about irrigation timer settings. First, you'll need to measure how much water your system puts out per minute. That way you know how many minutes it needs to run to get to that 19 millimeters. Here's how to do it. Collect a few rain gauges or any small container as long as the sides are vertical. Place them throughout a zone. Now run that zone for 15 minutes. Measure the water in millimeters and find the average that you collected. Next, divide that average by 15 and that's how much water you applied per minute. Let's call this value the OPM for output per minute. Now divide 19 by your OPM and you'll get the number of minutes you'll need to run that zone for 3/4 inches of water. But zones may vary, so repeat this process for each zone and set each zone timer. Next, set the start time so that the entire process is completed right at sunrise. For example, if it's a 4-hour runtime and sunrise is at 7 a.m., set it to start at 3 a.m. But how many times per week should your system run? That depends on the weather. When it's warm, at least twice a week, 3 times being ideal, especially during extreme heat and drought. The best way to tell if it's time to add that extra day is to look at the color of the lawn. If it appears dull or silvery green like this one, it's definitely time to water. And if you look at an individual blade of grass, you'll see it beginning to wilt and fold lengthwise, especially compared to this hydrated blade. Ignoring these symptoms can cause serious turf damage. These thin, bare spots leave your turf vulnerable to weeds and insect pests. As the weather cools, you can reduce the frequency using this chart, which is also posted on our website. Setting up a good watering program is sure to pay off with a great-looking lawn, and it's the best way to get the most value from your fertilization program. This has been Joe Tomasello with Dean's, working for the health of your home.